Hello, welcome. So Revolution have extended their Skin Silk range. So that being the foundation, so this one here, and also added a concealer and some bronzers and some cream blushes as well. So the Skin Silk foundation has been around for a little while now, I think about 6 months roughly. I reviewed it when it first released. However, I was lucky enough to go to Revolution in London and actually take part in the extension of the shade ranges. So I became a model for the day. So here is me just here on the Revolution website. I am shade F6. I've actually got it on now. I thought it would be best to use it along with the other products as well. It was an absolutely lovely day. It really was. They're such a nice team. They really are. And all the other girls, I'll say girls because the group that I was in, there was no boys. But I believe there are boys included as well. But yeah, they were lovely too. They really were. It was a really lovely day. However, before that, so I think it was back in February, March time, I also got involved in the creating of the new concealer, bronzers and blush sticks as well. So that'll be this one here, which I'm going to show you today, the bronzers as well, and also the blushes. Yeah, we had a look at the formula. There were quite a few of us. It was like a focus group, and we kind of got involved with how we wanted the formulas, the shade ranges. Yeah, and it was just really good. It was really fun actually. So it's nice that Revolution have actually included people that enjoy their products into creating the new products as well. You know, they've just not just thrown something out there for everyone. They've actually, you know, really put some insight to it and what people wanted, which I think is absolutely brilliant. So with that being said, we are going to start off with the concealer. So this is the Under Eye Brightener Concealer. And again, it's from the Skin Silk range, so the same as the foundation. There are quite a few shades to choose from. I got light peach. I actually went ahead and bought this on the day it was released along with the bronzer and one of the blush sticks. And then yesterday I got more shades in PR. So I can show you those in swatches, which is nice. So I got the shade light peach just here because I do like a slightly peach tone on my under eyes to add a little bit of colour correction as well. And it comes with a metal doe foot, a lot like one of my very favourite concealers or under eye brighteners from Rare Beauty, which is this one just here. So I love this. So that's the Rare Beauty one. So they've both got these metal applicators. And that's one of the reasons I love this, because it gives a really nice cooling effect. And if I show you as well, it's not a comparison video, but I will show you. This one's lighter because I like this one more for brightening. Whereas this one, as I say, it's a slight peachy tone. So it's more for conceal, colour correct. I'll put that one next to it. It's more so you can see the textures. They are very similar. I would say, if anything, the Rare Beauty one is very slightly thinner, but they're extremely similar. So I'll show you on this eye. So all I've got on, as I say, is the Skin Silk foundation. I've done my brows and a bit of mascara. So I don't put loads on. Yeah, it's a little bit thicker, I would say, than the Rare Beauty one. And a little bit there. Then I'm going to take my brush. Very easy to work with, very easy. It's really nice actually, it moves perfectly. It's a really good shade for me. Just taking my sponge just around the edge at the bottom there, just to blend it in with the foundation. And then just using my ring finger. I like to use my finger because it adds a bit of warmth. So it helps the concealer to blend into the skin a lot better. Oh wow, that's really nice. I don't know if that's going to come across on camera, but it's very light reflecting. Can you see this eye compared to this eye? If I stop talking. You can see how much brighter and more even it looks around here, because as you can see on this side where I haven't done, I'm quite red and dark, should we say, in that area there. I've got a clear bag just here, and I feel like it disguises that as well. I think that's beautiful. Before and after. Really nice. It is very, very similar to the Rare Beauty one. So if you're a fan of that, you will love this. But it's obviously a lot cheaper. So there's both sides now done. Yeah, I think that is lovely. Really nice. And because it's a thinner formula as well, which is something I find with the Rare Beauty one, it is better for more mature skin as well, because, you know, everyone has creasing on their under eyes anyway. Your face moves, it's going to crease. There's no stopping that. But as you get older, obviously, you're going to get more creasing on your under eyes. And yeah, I find that the Rare Beauty one and this one now are going to be the only ones that actually don't emphasize that. So yeah, big fan of that, really big fan of that. Right, so now we're going to go in with the bronzer. So they come in a stick form, so they're the Silk Bronze sticks like this. Again, there were quite a few shades to choose from. I got the shade Sunkissed, which is light, or light Sunkissed. So it looks like this, and then it's a stick form. Now you can draw straight onto your face. I prefer not to. I prefer to go onto a brush and then onto my face. And for that, I'm going to use this flat topped foundation brush. I just prefer to use those. Just again, showing you a quick swatch. I've only got this shade, but it's like that. So it's a really nice warm bronzer. As I say, it is light, but at the same time, it's not too light. So taking my brush, I'm going to go straight onto the product. So I've got some there. Just going to tap a little bit onto the back of my hand. And then we'll go on this side again. So that's with a very small amount. I don't think I'm going to need to tap it onto my hand. I normally do that to take off a little bit of the pigment, but this one seems all right. Yeah, see, that is light Sunkissed and it is absolutely fine for me. Perfect, I would say. I'm just going to take some around the top, around my hairline as well, to add a little bit of warmth just there. This bit of hair. And then where I am going to use it as a stick, I'm going to just pop it a little bit around my jawline as well. So just like that. Yeah, I mean, you can see the difference. I've got this really nice warmth around the edge around here and on my, basically the parts that will catch the sun naturally. So I've got warmth there. So there's that side. Compared to the side with no product on. It looks a lot flatter on that side, whereas this side's got more structure. It's really nice. It's a perfect shade for me as well. Right, so there's it all over. That is a really nice product. Again, really easy to blend. And actually, cream bronzers and contours are something that I usually struggle with, but I didn't struggle with this at all. I found it really easy to use. And as I say, the colour for me is absolutely perfect. Not too much, but you can still, you know, see it. It does the job. And yeah, again, big fan of that. So next we're going to go on with the blushes, and I have 3 here. Originally I chose, what one did I choose? Rosy Cheeks, I think, which was the slightly deeper pink one here. But then they also sent me Sunkissed Apricot, which is actually one that I was umming and ahhing over, and Pinched Light Pink. So they're the same packaging as the bronzer, but these have like a swirly design on them, which I think is really cool. So this one is Pinched Light Pink. So this one looks like, that's so creamy, like that. It's actually a really nice shade. It's a little bit darker than I thought it was going to be, you know. Maybe that's one I should have gone for anyway. And then Rosy Cheeks, which is more like that. Again, show you on the swatch. Yeah, that one's actually a lot deeper, isn't it? So that one's like that. Really nice shade though. They're so creamy. And lastly, we have Sunkissed Apricot, which is like that. Ooh. like that. So that's more of an orange toned, as you'd expect. Really lovely. Yeah, they're like a very satiny finish. Are they supposed to be? Cream to powder. Yeah, so they actually, it's funny, they look like on the skin, they actually, is that coming across? They actually look like powder, like when they set down. They're beautiful. Right, I think I'm actually going to go with a pinched light pink. And just like with the bronzer, I'm just going to take my blush brush and go straight onto the product. These are pigmented. It's picking straight up onto that brush. So that's how it looks on the skin. It's really nice, you know. Again, it's really quite natural, but in a good way. I mean, you can clearly see I've got that nice flush of pink on that side just there compared to the other side. It is really nice. And yeah, it does dry down, like when it blends into the skin, should we say. It dries down almost, not matte, but satin. So like, you know, a cream to powder finish. And there's it on both sides there. Oh, it's so nice. Really nice. Yeah, all of them beautiful. I love the bronzer, the blusher, and the concealer as well. It's doing an amazing job. So here is the finished look. I've actually just taken, which one was it? This one, Rosy Cheeks, and dabbed a little bit of that onto my lips. It looks so nice. But yeah, no, overall, I do really like these products. I will use them quite often. I really will, because it's nice to have a cream bronzer that I can actually use. You know, I'm not struggling with it. It's so buildable. You know, you can start off light, you can build it up if you want to. I've kept it more on the light side, I would say, but that's, you know, what I wanted. So that's not a bad thing. And the blush is also very buildable, but such a nice formula. I love how they go on like a cream, and then as they dry down they look more like a powder. I think it's beautiful. Really nice satin finish as well. I have just taken a little bit of my highlighter and just popped it around the high points, only here. But yeah, no, it looks lovely. So natural and really pretty. Obviously, if you wanted to go for a deeper shade, which is what I originally chose, I will do that in a short actually, then, you know, you can have it a little bit brighter if you want to. It's just today I just wanted it to be a little bit more on the natural side. The concealer, stunning, really nice. I am so impressed with that. I really am. It is so close to the Rare Beauty one, which is amazing, because as I say, this is a fraction of the price of the Rare Beauty one, but it almost, I wouldn't say it's quite as illuminating, like it doesn't catch the light in quite the same way as the Rare Beauty one, but it's really nice. But saying that, it is still brightening and illuminating. It's just not as much, I would say, as the Rare Beauty one, but so close, and I love it. And again, it doesn't emphasize my under eye creasing, which, you know, it doesn't age me, which is amazing. So yeah, overall, I would give these products a big thumbs up. I think they've done a fantastic job with them. I really do. As always, I will link the products in the description box below for you, along with any discount codes if I can find any as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It means the absolute world to me. If you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.